Hey there, I'm Kat, and this is Brews and Reviews. So last year I was tagged to do the Books Under the Tree tag, and I didn't get around to it because, you know, Christmas is busy. So I kind of thought it's that time of year again, and I'm going to do this. So this tag was created by Jessica and Christina over at Game of Tomes, and I'll link the original video down below in case you want to do this tag, and I'm just going to get straight into it. Question number 1. What book would you like to find under the tree this year? There's quite a few books that I want to put under the tree this year, and one of them is Predator's Gold by Philip Reeve. Now, I just finished reading Mortal Engines, and I just saw the film, and I really enjoyed the film, weirdly, more than the book. But watching the film made me more intrigued to read the second book to see where this goes. I am sort of entranced by the world building and the setting. I find it so interesting to think of like cities on wheels, like traction cities, and municipal Darwinism. Everything about it is really interesting, apart from the characters. They are slightly missing for me. I don't know if it was because Mortal Engines was Philip Reeve's first book, but I want to see if that gets better, and then see if I want to carry on with the rest of the series, because the setting is what's pulling me through and what's made me really want this book, so that's what I'm hoping is under the tree this year. Question number 2. What is the best book you've ever received for Christmas? I need to put my coffee down for this one. Okay, so I keep the best book that I have ever received for Christmas in a shoebox. Inside the shoebox, I keep it in bubble wrap. And inside the bubble wrap, I keep it in plastic wrap. Now, I'll hold this up here so you can see. This is David Gemmell's Draenei Tales, Volume 3. So this is a compilation of some of the Draenei books. It is also a first edition, and it is also signed. Now, if you know anything about me, then you will know that I love David Gemmell. He is my all-time favourite author. I absolutely adore all of his work, and he has passed away now, so there aren't any new books to look forward to, and there aren't any chances to get any new signed copies of things. So my parents got this for me last year, and look, I'm welling up about it. That's really pathetic, isn't it? I'm going to put this down now. So basically, this book means so much to me. This is pathetic. So basically, this book just means so much to me. And I don't think I can really go into why, because I'll probably just cry, and that's a bit of pathetic that nobody really needs to see. To be honest, I just think it was like the perfect gift for me. So that's the best book that I've ever been given as a Christmas present. I'm gonna put it down and return to my grumpy bitchy self, so yes. Question number 3, what book gives you all the Christmas feels? Now, I don't really read that many books that have Christmas in, so stock answer, Harry Potter. There is Christmas in it, it is festive, and it just sort of makes me think of childhood, particularly in the first couple books, and I just really enjoy that. So these are probably the ones that I return to at Christmas and make me think of Christmas. The cat is climbing the Christmas tree. Question number 4. What book do you plan on reading to put you in the Christmas spirit this year? Now, I really wasn't planning on reading anything, and then I happened to go on Audible. They were giving away a book called The Christmas Hirelings by Mary Alice Braddon. It was narrated by Jennifer Saunders, who I absolutely love, because how can you not love her? So I kind of thought, it's 4 hours long, I'll give it a go, you know, it might put me in a bit more of a Christmassy spirit. And I listened to it, and I was like, this is a bit weird. He rents children for Christmas. Like, what? It's sort of a older type book, so I mean, you can't rent children these days, but you could back then, apparently. And I mean, I knew what was going to happen, of course, because it was really obvious, but it was really cute as well, and you know, it did put me in a bit of a Christmassy spirit, and I was like, yeah, I feel a bit more festive after reading that, so I guess The Christmas Hirelings is the answer for this year. Question number 5. What book that you've read this year would you like to throw out with the Christmas tree? It's going to be an unpopular answer, I know, but, you know, I'm not ashamed and I stand by it. A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. This book just kind of took everything that I loved about the first book and threw it in the bin and made it all boring, and I'm not here for that. I really enjoyed the first book. I thought it was really inventive use of characters. I thought that the way that the characters did things was really interesting, and their motivations were totally believable, and I could get behind them. And that the villains were just, like, scary. And in this book, the characters were dull, bland, all of their decisions meant nothing, and the villains were like mustache-twirling, black and white villains that just sit there and like, oh, I know your plan, I know the plan. And it's like, I don't care. I don't care. This book. The only reason I own this book is so that I can hold it up in these videos, because I just hated it so much. It was bad. Rubbish. What is a book that you read this year that you would like to place under somebody else's Christmas tree? And I'm gonna say Illuminae. I don't actually have Illuminae with me here to hold up because I have already lent it to a friend, because I want as many people as possible to read Illuminae, and while everyone on BookTube seems to know about it, people outside of it don't seem to, so I'm like, here you go friends, have Illuminae, read it, enjoy. In exactly that voice, obviously. Question number 7 is a challenge, and that is to create a stack of books in which the spines alternate green and red. So here's my stack of books. It's very green and red, as asked for. And the titles are, well, I'm gonna have to put this down because I'm gonna drop this all in the Christmas tree and nobody needs to see that. I mean, you might want to see it, but I've already got a cat that's destroying the Christmas tree. I don't need to destroy it too. So first up is Echoes of a Great Song by David Gemmell. Then we have The Surrogate by Tanya Carver. Then Raging Star by Moira Young. And of course Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Then we have The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin, followed by Ink Mistress by Audrey Colthurst. Then Our Doris by Charles Heathcote. He's a fellow booktuber, you should definitely check him out, his link will be down below. And last but not least is Red Shirts by John Scolti. Question number 8. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing it loud for all to hear. Who do you tag? Well, it's been a year since this tag came out, so I'm gonna tag everyone. If you haven't done it, if you missed out on this tag on its original round, why not give it a go? It was a load of fun. So that's it for me. If you like this tag, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!